Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. You clicked on this video because you're nosy. So yes, today is going to be my very first video in my little mini series, which is skincare and story time. I want to tell you guys a very embarrassing yet funny story about a date that I went on, and it was just, yeah. So if you want to listen to that, continue to watch. But before I get started, I want to tell you guys that your girl is in a new campaign with Good Molecules, and as you already saw, I will be using Good Molecules products tonight. I absolutely love their products. They are low in cost and great in results. I am in their new campaign called See a Difference. I am so excited to be a part of it, and what this means is that you guys can go on their site and look at my actual routine and all the items that I have mentioned in this video and other items that I do own from them. They're going to be available on their site, and you can actually buy like the whole collection of what I use at night or in the morning for my routine. So it's kind of like a kit sort of, but yeah, I'm so excited about that. So I'm going to have the details in the description box below so you guys can see what I use with Good Molecules if you have skincare or skin types that are like mine. And yeah, check it out. So before I get into this video, make sure you consider subscribing to this channel. If you are a lovely subscriber, you already know what it is. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this story time. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to do is double cleanse. Typically, I like to use an oil cleanser, but for the sake of the video, I am going to be using my Rose Water Daily Gel Cleanser by Good Molecules. So I'm going to go ahead and dispense it. And I love this cleanser. It's very gentle, fragrance-free, and it gives you a nice cleanse, and it's great for all skin types. So let's get into this story. So this was a few years back, obviously, because I was dating and I'm married now. So let's get that clear. So the funny thing is, this was actually around Valentine's Day, I believe. Yeah, I believe our first date was on Valentine's Day. So we'll call him Jake. Jake from State Farm.
It's Jake from State Farm.
Okay, so Jake was a industry dude. I used to hang out with a lot of industry people because I was a singer. That's how I met my husband. So he was a rapper. I was a singer. I did a little bit of modeling and all type of stuff. So yeah, so I ended up meeting him through an opportunity that came my way, and I don't know, like I can't remember if he approached me or I approached him, but in any event, I thought he was really cute. So we ended up exchanging numbers and we started talking, and he actually lived in a different state than me, but it was close by. So it wasn't like a long distance relationship, but it was a long distance relationship, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just trying to get everything off, including my brows. Okay, so we ended up talking, you know, doing what you do back then, talking every other day, going, you know, meeting each other at different events, X, Y, and Z, whatever, whatever. Real cool dude. So we ended up going on a date, obviously. So I was so excited, and I think this night he was meeting my parents too. So I wanted to look cute, and this was like, you know, one of the first time I actually went out on a date for Valentine's Day. Of course, you know, back then that was so important for you to just, you know, be out with a guy versus like being out with your friends. Because for the longest time, I really didn't have a boyfriend. So I was always doing stuff with my friends or just like guys that I would be like talking to. So it was kind of nice to actually go out on a date with somebody who was like interested in you. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be nice. So I get all cute, but modest, obviously. Get all cute, get my hair all done. Talking to my best friend at the time, who was a guy. He, you know, he's like prepping me for the date, and he's there, and you know, he lives around the corner, so he was always at my house. So he was there, and I was just getting ready, and you know, we talking, yada yada yada. So he finally gets to my house after that long ride, because like I told y'all, he was like a state away, but it was close but not far. So he gets there, he meets my parents, and you know, he gives me gifts and whatnot, and I'm just like head over here. So I'm like, ooh, you know, he gave me a gift. This is cute. I'm thinking about what to name our kids at this point and our wedding date, you know, just overthinking and just totally putting myself out there, thinking that, you know, this is going to be the guy that I marry because he's a gentleman, and you know, my parents thought he was cool the first time they met him and whatever. Okay, now I'm going to exfoliate using their pineapple exfoliating powder. I absolutely love this powder. It has enzymes in it, and I am an exfoliator, powder exfoliator fan. I love powder exfoliant. Again, gentle, does not smell the greatest. It kind of smells like rice, but I absolutely love it. I tend to exfoliate once a week, and this was one of the first powder exfoliants that I picked up, and I loved like off the break, and I would use it like religiously. I haven't used it in a while, but I think I'm going to start back up, because typically I like to use enzymes as my exfoliant, and I have an enzyme mask that I like to use. But I'm not going to sit here and lie. I think I might start using this one again. And I love using this with my steamer, but since it's winter, I'm not doing a lot of steaming on my face because I don't want to dry out my face. So yeah, just a pro tip. Try to eliminate using your steamer in the winter time, especially if you have dry skin. I mean, if you're getting a facial, that's cool, but other than that, yeah, don't do it. Okay, anyway, back to the story. So we ended up going to a local restaurant in my area, and then since y'all know he's an industry dude, we were gonna go to like this party, and he was like meeting up with people, very flashy, just always had to be somewhere. So I was like, all right, bet. So we go to the restaurant. I want to say that we went to Red Lobster, and again, this was back in the day, very easily impressed. So I'm like, yes, Red Lobster. You know, he spent a little bit of money. You know, Red Lobster is not cheap, honey.
And a large popcorn.
A large? You got money. He got money. Get it off.
So I'm all pressed about it, and I love Red Lobster. Come on now, who doesn't love their biscuits? So, you know, we're eating, we're talking. Again, I'm just in my head just thinking this was going to be my boyfriend, and we were about to be old and gray together and live happily ever after this one date. Like, you know how it goes. So yeah, we're talking, whatever. I was at a drinking age, so I'm pretty sure we did have like something to drink or whatever. But you know, with Red Lobster, everything is like dairy based, because you know, they have butter on shrimp and Alfredo pasta and butter for your crab legs. So everything is very much so dairy. Nothing really dairy free, not unless you're getting vegetables, but yeah, a lot of stuff had a lot of dairy in it. Back then, I was definitely not lactose. I miss those days. I could eat cheese, butter, milk, all in one day, ice cream, and be totally fine. After you're in your 30s, no, does not work. So now I'm going to be using my niacinamide brightening toner. I love this toner. It has niacinamide, it has licorice root, it has ascorbic acid, so a lot of brightening properties. This is amazing for anybody who has like sun damage, hyperpigmentation, and anybody who just has like dull skin and wants to brighten your skin. This right here is the truth. I'm telling you, buy it, use it for 2 weeks, and you'll see a difference for sure. And it's not even expensive. That's the crazy thing. I love their products. I live for them, and I'm telling you, if you're like me and you deal with hyperpigmentation, you gotta use this. Back to the story. So, we end up leaving the restaurant. We're in his car. We talking, we vibing, listening to music, getting to know each other. So, we're driving around and he's like not feeling well. And I'm like, you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm good, but you know, I need to ride around and look for a bathroom. I hope you don't mind. I'm like, no, I don't mind, you know, whatever. I'm here chilling, you know, whatever you want to do, let's do it. Me being the nice person that I am. So, we finally get to like a Dunkin' Donuts, I think it was. So it was a Dunkin' Donuts. He goes in, they don't have a bathroom. And then all of a sudden, he's like waving at me like he'll be back. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just sitting in the car, just waiting and waiting and waiting. And he comes back and, you know, he's a lot less green. You know, he's back to normal, not hunched over and all of that. So I'm like, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, everything is good, but you know, with us going to Red Lobster and everything was kind of like dairy based, I'm lactose, so that just didn't sit well with my stomach. And I'm like, okay. So I'm putting my discoloration correcting serum on. I always love to pat this in. I'm just putting this on my dark marks. Again, this is another product. Use it for 2 weeks and you will definitely see a difference in your skin. It's going to be a lot brighter. Your discoloration and your hyperpigmentation is going to fade. Has amazing ingredients in this one as well. So many different estheticians and influencers and people who are like skin enthusiasts, let me get the word out, love this as well. So yeah, definitely look into the serum. I absolutely adore this serum. This was probably one of the things that popped out to me when I found this brand. It was definitely the discoloration serum and the enzyme powder or the exfoliating powder. But so he's like, yeah, I'm lactose. It was not working with my stomach. So I just had to I had to go to the bathroom in the bushes. And I'm just like, bruh, did this dude really just take a deuce in the bushes on the first date? I don't know this dude, just meeting him, and took a poop. Everything in me, everything within me, I was trying so hard not to laugh and keep it cool. And at that point, I wanted to go home because, oh my gosh, it was just too much. It was just too much. But again, being the nice person that I am, we continued the night, and I just didn't think nothing of it because I'm just like, okay, well, happens. So, you know, no pun intended, but it happens. So, yeah, bro, next time get something different on the menu, because it ain't no way that everybody's going to sit around and wait for you to poop and then stick around after you pooped on your first date. So that's just me being the nice person that I am. And yeah, we continued on the night like nothing like nothing happened. Wow. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply this is one of their new products that came out this year. It is their Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. So this is to, you know, revitalize your eyes and hydrate under your eyes. Some people are like that. They just have really dry skin or just very dry under their eyes. So this is great for this. And then allow it to penetrate at night when you're asleep. So yeah. So Jake took a whole deuce on the first date in the woods. Needless to say, I really did like Jake. I don't know, and I'm being honest, I don't know if it was because I figured like, hey, if we, you know, get together, maybe he can further my career and rub some elbows for me, or if it was just like him being the sweet talker that he was. And you know, he was not ugly. He was very much so my type. And you know, I was probably not necessarily desperate, but like wanting to have a boyfriend, because at that time it was a very long time before I even was with anybody. So it was kind of like I was yearning to be in a relationship with somebody. But anywho, yeah, that is one of the most awkward yet memorable dates that I have ever been on out of the years that I was single and mingling and dating. So I thought that would be a funny story to introduce my little story time. Okay, as you can see, everything is cleansed, everything is glowing, everything is hydrated, and I'm good to go. Again, definitely check out Good Molecules. They are an amazing brand. The price point is low, but the results are way high up there. You get your money's worth. So definitely check them out. Love their products. I'm going to keep saying that because I want you guys to try them, because I know a lot of times people, you know, want to try something low on the low end just to see how they like it and then work their way up. And then some people obviously can't afford, you know, high-end products. So start low and work your way up. So this is very much so on the low end that you can check out. Get their products quick. The shipping is great, and then they're always coming out with new products like every other month, and they're really good products. So they actually just launched something new today, so I can't wait to try that. But yeah, so I hope you like this story time and skincare. If you want to hear more, let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. I don't know if I'm a good storyteller or not, so y'all can tell me. Y'all can help me out. And I have a few more stories to tell. A few of my friends gave me permission to tell some stories, and I may have some stories of my own. You never know. May or may not be about me, but we'll see. But okay, thank you for watching. Check out Good Molecules, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.